on that nicely. Good defence. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Wow, that's missed the lot. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Let it come to them, got enough bat on it to send it down to the deep third boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Ten runs added there. Punjab are 10 for none.
1 gone and an excellent start to this power play.
The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the university end. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for Shaw.
Dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
Needs a direct hit. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. Dug that out well. That's a boundary save for Shaw. Nice solid defensive shot. That's another defensive stroke. With every block shot, the fielding side must be feeling more and more relaxed. That's the over. Punjab are 18 for none. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Couldn't get it through the field. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Straight to the fielder. Great shot through the gap. Four runs added in that over. Punjab, a 22 for none. Singh from the university end. On the drive and beats the fielder at point. That'll run away for 4.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. That's 2 defensive shots in a row. That'll put a halt in their momentum. Middled that one. Great timing.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
End of the over, a very good one. 15 runs coming from it. Punjab, a 37 for none. Perfectly timed. Needs to be on target. Oh my, that's stuck. What a catch. Oh, that's a super catch by mid-off. Nicely done.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
Welcome the new batsman. The captain is heading out to the field.
Misses everything. Four runs added in the over. Punjab, a 41 for 1. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Dug that out well. Whacked away.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Nice solid defensive shot. Nearly gets the edge. Singh with a great delivery there. The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted.
3 extra fielders are now allowed outside the circle.
beats the field with a great shot. Two straight and punch through the leg side. On that nicely, good defence. End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. Punjab, a 54 for 1.
Change of bowling. The captain is going with the spinner.
Needs a direct hit. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Punjab has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought.
Connolly watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
8 runs added in that over. Punjab, 62 for 2. Omarze, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the press box end. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Dug that out well. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Massive outside edge. Needs to be on target. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Goes in the air and gets good purchase.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played. 4 runs all the way.
Omaze will be pleased with their work in that over. Kept the batters under pressure very, very well. It's something they do so well. Gone! Played all around that one. What a delivery.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
For the Punjab Kings, please give him a warm welcome.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
That's the over. Punjab are 79 for 3.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Shot, finds the gap with that one.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Gets that away.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
On that nicely, good defence. Off the middle of the bat.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Good running. They should come back for 2. That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here. Wow, that's missed a lot. Punjab has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for.
It's another wicket, the 4th now. Sometimes you just accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Needs a direct hit. Bowler and fielders look really confident. Stoinis from the press box end.
Great shorter ball. Well played, though. Didn't flinch and was able to leave the ball comfortably. That's the end of the short stuff for this over.
Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Two straight and punched through the leg side.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs. Might look to go big again here.
That's a boundary save for sure. Brilliant shot there.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Two straight and punch through the leg side. Mid-wicket in hot pursuit.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
End of the over. Punjab, 113 for 4.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
There's a chance if it hits. Jeez, timed that well.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Shreyas, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be 4.
That was just a super shot. The delivery was fine, great line and length, but just put away.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Beats the field with a great shot. That's the over. Punjab are 125 for 4. Jansen, the left-arm medium-fast bowler, is coming into the attack from the press box end. Dug that out well. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Digs out the Yorker. Great shot. Nice and compact on the front foot. Head was perfectly still.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Trouble. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. On that nicely, good defence. End of the over, 10 runs from it. Punjab are 135 for 4. Going with pace now.
The captain is going with the medium pacer.
That's 2 defensive shots in a row. That'll put a halt in their momentum. Nice solid defensive shot. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Whacked away.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Cracking shot, over pitch and got what it deserved. That's 4 more.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches it to the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be 4.
Found the middle of the bat, great timing. Lovely front foot shots that's raced to the boundary.
18 runs at it there. Punjab, 153 for 4.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Huge. That has flown.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. How will he reply?
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
Watched it closely out of the hand and hammered that slower ball away to the boundary.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder? Just opened the face of the bat really well. That's through the infield. That'll be 4 more.
Clipped way off the pads. What a shot for 4.
End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle.
They've batted really well this middle block of overs. They've had a perfect mix of precision and aggression, and their reward is to be well ahead of the required run rate.